like roughly around 30 pulls. Oh! Oh! Here's the 5-star. Here we go. The twins on the right. That means we've got a 5-star now. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some Cyber Realm. And today is Surprise Game Saturday. You know what that means? A new game besides SAOMD is going to be out on this video. And today we're looking at the game 7 or Epic 7, which is currently, I think, in the top ranks of top grossing games. And I was introduced to this game by a couple of my friends, and they said it's got pretty good animation. And I did play for a bit, and I have to agree. It does have some pretty sweet animations, which I will show you guys in a bit. Now, of course, I am a whale at heart, and you know, with all the bundles and the deals going on right now, I decided to get myself some gems as well as some Covenant Stones, which is basically their summoning ticket here. You can't really summon with gems. You have to trade gems in for the Covenant tickets and then use the Covenant tokens to pull. And the worst part is that they don't actually have multi-pulls, so I actually have to go through it one by one. I hope you guys are okay with that. Now, without further ado, as you can see right here, we have a drop rate up for a exclusive unit that is limited time, and it's Diene. I'll call her Diene. There we go. But before that, of course, we're going to do the free scout of the day, as always. They provide you with one free scout every single day. Now, you can log back into the game every day and, you know, try your luck. So you don't actually need to collect gems or something in order to summon. Now, the scouting in this game is around the same chances of any other really low scout chance games, such as Fate Go. If anybody knows, the New Year's is coming around, and you know what that means is because the first ever Merlin banner is coming to NA. So pull out those wallets, boys, because Merlin's on the scene. Anyways, that aside, I guess I shouldn't be talking about other games while I'm at here, but the drop rate on this game is exceedingly low, as you can see right here. If we pull out the scout rates. We have a 1% chance to collect Diene, which is the only 5-star available in this poll. But there's also like other chances. So actually, that's not the real scout. But if you take a look at the rates on normal scouting, you'll see that a 5-star hero's rate is a 1.25% chance. But in order to get an actual, you know, one of the units that you want out of all the 5 stars, it's going to be less than 0.1%. So, you know, almost half of a little bit more than half of 0.1%. So, you know, do expect this to be a little bit tough, but thank God, because this limited time summoning actually gives you a guaranteed summon. So after 61 summons, you're well, it was originally 121 summons, but I've already blown through some of them. You're guaranteed to get this unit, so thank God for that. Now, I think I've rambled on long enough. It's time to get into the polls, because I'm pretty sure this will take a while. So let's get comfortable. This will be a long journey. I'm not going to watch the animation or any of it because it's going to get very long, considering how I can only do single polls. So yeah. The one thing you do need to know is that when the book flips, it can turn from silver to gold, which guarantees you a 4-star. But in order to get a 5-star, you need one of the 2 twins to appear, either on the left side or on the right side. Now, if the twin appears on the left side, it means you've gotten a 5-star artifact. Now, if the twin appears on the right side, you know that you've guaranteed a 5-star character. That's the difference. But by far, I haven't actually seen it that often. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're interested, I'm not sure if the event is still available, but for a period of time, if you join this game and you clear 110 to the story up to 110, you unlock, I think, 30 multi-summons, 30 10-time summonings, but it's selective summoning, so you get to choose one of the 10 summonings that you pull, and it has to be chosen right on the spot. So it's not like you can summon all 30 times and then choose one of the 30. You just progress through your pulls, and say on the 10th one you got like a 5-star hero that you want to keep, then you don't get to roll the rest and check the results. So I've actually rerolled accounts 3 times in order to get like the unit that I want, which I won't be revealing here. Or actually, you'll see it in my team later. But I really wanted Edgelord. I didn't get him on my rerolls, so I managed to pull him during his raid up. It did take quite a while, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. It did take quite a while. And in fact, this is taking quite a while as well. I'm not actually seeing that much golden cards. So the good thing is that they actually, under normal circumstances, if you actually meet like new characters, they'll actually speak a line. So thankfully for me, I've actually already met most of these units. Hence the reason why you're not seeing like any of the lines happening. Alright, so we're now moving on to the gems. Moonlight Dreamer, what is this? It increases evasion chance by 10%. As successfully the caster is granted increased attack. Interesting. Very good for, yeah, I was gonna say it's very good for like rogues or thieves. And yeah, it's a thief exclusive. Interesting. No surprise, no surprise. So now we're actually moving on to the gems where I'm purchasing the summoning combinants with diamonds. I haven't seen one of those twins in a long time actually. I've only seen them like very, very rarely. I can't even hit that 1%, can I? Okay, we got a 4-star artifact. Come on. Okay, as health increases, attack and speed. What do you mean by as health? Oh, as health decreases, sorry. Attack and speed increases by up to 25%. That's pretty interesting. Now, what are the, how low do I have to get that 25% though? You have to be like 2% health just to get that 25%. That's not really worth it. Or is it just below 50%? Because that would seem worthwhile. Now, during this process, I may actually end up filling out either my inventory or my characters list. So one way or another, I might have to back out just to recollect myself or reorganize myself so that I can come back and do it again. But let's actually, I'm actually curious, how much gems do I have now? I have 1.8k, So it's 100 of these diamonds for 5 of these basically 100 diamonds for 1 summon. You can just think of it that way. And you can't apparently buy the Covenant Stones separately, so like if you had 4 of them from quests, you can't just buy 1 of them, unfortunately. It's kind of weird. I know you just saw the book flash there, but that was just a visual visual effect. Doesn't actually mean anything. So unfortunately, I'm not getting a 5-star yet. Alright, actually, I'm down to 1300, and how many more times? 28 summons. I don't think I'm going to be able to get her using, like, through this kind of summonings. Through normal ways. I might actually have to get her through the guarantee. I don't know. Seems to me like I can't hit the 1%, which is surprising. Oh, there it is. So basically my hero's inventory is full, so I've got to do a little bit of cleaning. So I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I've managed to clear out my heroes list a little bit, so I think I have I have 10 slots available, so that should be more than enough for us to pull. So let's get this done. It shouldn't take that long now at this point. I'm kind of disappointed by the fact that I haven't even seen a single 5-star out of all of it, which should have been more than roughly around 30 pull. Oh, here's the 5-star. Here we go, the twins on the right. That means we've got a 5-star in our hands. I think that's actually the end. Oh, yes! Okay, thank God. I thought I was not going to get her through my pulls. Holy, but does that mean... Oh yeah, this resets. Okay, so it's back to 120 again. So once you do get it, it does reset it. Okay, when the scout reaches 0, summoning the guaranteed hero will reset the count. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So, seeing as how I've already gotten her, there's no point to actually go any further. So I'm going to store the rest of my gems as like for other events or something like that. So yeah, let me show you guys what this game's all about, or some of this animation. So I'm going to do a quick, I guess, battle real quick. Frost Spirit, yeah, that's actually nice. I'll do the 4th one, I think. So Frost Spirit, you don't really want to bring fire units, but I do have to bring one just for the tankiness, just for the tank stats, and then you want to use use earth units. So I will... Oh, snap! I just clicked start by accident instead of Magic Team. But anyways, I think I should be able to clear this without any trouble. I really only just need the fire unit at the front, just a tank. But yeah, as you guys can see, the animation is rather smooth, and I actually think that is pretty decent. Just don't put on the English subtitles. I honestly don't recommend that. Or sorry, the English audio. It's kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Alright, so these are my 2 fire units, which are not gonna do anything to frost units. So, you know, elemental counters, am I right? It's in every game. And this elemental counter is apparently pretty bad, because I think you do 25% damage if you're countered by the element. They gotta have a healer in the back. She can get rid of debuffs if she uses her ultimate, but she doesn't use it unless a particular character is below 50% health. Or any character is below 50% health. I'm actually running it on auto, so as you know, you're not actually seeing much of the actual fighting here. I can take off auto to show you guys what it's like, but that also means I have to walk myself. Okay. Anyways. Generally, we're fighting a boss on this stage, so as you can see here, we have basically cooldowns for these skills, right? The one on the far right is generally your ultimate. The ones on the second is just basically your ordinary skill, or like your first stage skill, and the first one's just basic attack. So there's nothing too special here. If you beat the boss, actually all the minions die, so you kind of want to aim for the boss at all times. And she is getting absolutely destroyed. And as you can see here, we have souls, right? As you collect these souls, you can burn them and enhance your skills. So you can burn a particular skill to enhance them. So now it has, say, for example, if I didn't have this, it would be attack all enemies with a magical. Okay, so it actually enlists. It tells you what the burning effect is. Skill cooldown is decreased by 2 turns. So meaning, this is generally cast once every 3 turns. But if you use a soul burn, it just reduces the cooldown by 2 turns. There isn't too much something special about it, so I wouldn't burn it. I'm actually saving the soul for your Guardian. The Guardian's Blessing is generally a good thing. Increases attack and critical hit chance. See, that's exactly something you want. Now, if your icon doesn't show up as like I guess this would kind of be like round edge square, or as opposed to this would be a passive. A passive is something that takes up your first spot, or your first character's skill slot, and generally some passives are good, some passives are but they all play a role. So I think I'm actually going to cast an ultimate here. I was about to cast my ultimate on other people, but they won't let you do that, of course. So this will actually cure the debuffs, which is the poison effects. Now, I like my tank to actually get her ultimate back as quickly as possible, because her ultimate actually taunts enemies as well as gives herself a shield. So if I do this, now she'll give herself a shield. Which is good to a certain extent, but it's not that great. Alright, now I'm going to run it on auto. So this is your Guardian Spirit. You summon him. Right now, this hasn't been too much going on with it. They're probably going to be adding more materials to this. But as of this moment, it's just level 1, and it can't really do much. It does some heavy damage, though. And it's non-elemental, so meaning it'll hit hard no matter which element you're up against. Okay, now they're going after my Karin. So the Karin is the girl with the katana. As you all know, I like katanas, or any samurai-based kind of settings, and that's her ultimate right there. Pushes everybody's readiness back. Okay, now here comes her ultimate. I think it's Ravi's ultimate, that's her name? Yeah, Ravi's ultimate. She has a chance to stun, but can never work on the boss, so that's decent damage. Let's finish it off with our ultimate. There we go. Oh wow, that's actually pretty decent damage. But if I were to put on my Earth unit, that would have been a lot better. But yeah, now that you guys get to get the general sense of how this game works, I hope to see you guys on this game sometime, maybe. And if you do need to add me, I don't actually know how to add friends. I'm a poor... Oh wait, no, I know how to add friends. There we go. So if you want, oh, you just search my nickname, so you can just search up Cyberrealm and you'll be able to find me. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace.